Welcome back, friends. Clean up the Mechs. Let's roll. Battle, polar, Mech salvage. Maybe I can compromise a little bit on the salvage and just keep bumping up my reputation the whole time. In fact, how far are we along towards getting allied? They're currently friendly with us. Yeah, that's probably fine. 2 priority salvage is the main thing. Like 3 will give us an entire mech, but we don't need money desperately. It's salvage and reputation that we want. Jordan and Shadowhawk. That doesn't look... I'm pretty sure that's just a glitch. Pretty damn sure my Centurion and my Shadowhawk have full armor. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. All max armor here, all good stuff. SRMs, medium lasers. Good. Let's see what my little laser Vindicator does. I've got to remember that Vindicator is made out of paper at this point. Glitch in the Jaegermech. Yarp. Gunnery skill of 6 on Behemoth. I think I actually want Behemoth in the Vindicator. She can make use of Bulwark, and she got good gunnery. Jaegermech, of course, has Glitch rather. It's the very best gunnery. It's actually the same as Behemoth. 5 guts, 2 piloting. They're very similar, these two. So Decker up front and the Centurion. I'm going to give him the Centurion because I know the Centurion's quite slow, so a lot of times it'll just have to walk and then sensor lock someone. Then that puts me in the Shadowhawk, which is totally fine by me. Although I want to be in position 1, I'm going to be on point. Doing my punchy things in the Shadowhawk. Centurion has got a nice alpha strike with its medium lasers and SRMs. I'm just moving the Vindicator there, so in my mind I can... I mean, like, as little armor as we gave it, it's not even a whole lot more than the Jaegermech. I gotta keep these 2 back. They are so flimsy. I would love to get my hands on a quick draw. I love it as a frontline mech. It doesn't do a lot of punching damage, but it'll be a good mech for Decker to use. Decent movement, nice armor, but it's the 6 medium lasers that are just so good. Obviously, when you're talking medium lasers, you can't do better than a Hunchback 4P. But the quick draw is just 50 less damage, but it's got way more armor and it's a bit faster. What's the problem with the Hunchies? They're slow and they're not that well armored. Okay.
You think we'll see bears?
Take a look at the battlefield. Where's it most likely going to take place? I don't like all these damn trees. We're going to be shooting into cover a lot. And I don't have great sight lines for my backline mechs. I also have to assume that there's going to be reinforcements. Just looking around, I want to set up where am I going to put Glitch and Behemoth. I think putting them up here is my best bet, and then we can engage through these trees here. They are stupid enough, they might engage from in front of this ridgeline here in the road, or even in this unstable ground here. This gives us all these trees to play with my front line. My back line can even set up here. Look at those evasion charges. It makes piloting my favorite skill.
I copy.
I'll tell you what, whichever enemy mech gets targeted by my 2 backline snipers is going to have a bad time. 2 AC5s, 2 AC2s, a PPC, an extra damage large laser. It's a lot of damage. I'm going to have to push into them, just to, because I mean our backline are going to be in direct fire range.
Coordinates received.
It's obviously not acceptable.
Got it. Copy that.
The good news is, if we can focus down one target, we should be able to put a lot of hurt onto them in a very short space of time. The Wolverine, that's the R variant thing. I think that carries an AC 10. Unfortunately, that isn't the variant that we have, Wolverine. We could take decent shots at him, but let's just reserve and see what the other mechs are that we're dealing with. Quick draw, nice. And A variant, again, I don't think that's the variant that we have. Take shots at the Wolverine. He's not in cover.
Orders?
That's Decker who has sensor lock.
Heading out.
Well, what kind of direct fire shots do I have? Probably not great. None, okay. What worries me is this is weapons range of these enemy mechs. My snipers. A catapult! Holy shit, that's scary. Okay, the catapult has to go down now. It doesn't look like a catapult I recognize. It doesn't have the big missiles on its ears. That's not a catapult. That's a cataphracт. Oh, whoa! That's one of my favorite mechs from MechWarrior Online. A couple of auto cannons, a PPC. This is not ideal. Not ideal in any way. AC-10 PPC, 4 medium lasers. Heavy mech. That is actually pretty friggin' scary. But the Wolverine's got to go down. That's the only one that's not in cover. Medium laser there. You see the AC-10 I think is sitting in its right. Yeah. Are we biting off more than we can chew here? God, this is so fucking scary. Well, I think I'm just going to shoot and then I'm going to keep... I mean, it'll only be a couple of turns that these two are going to be in weapons range. Because they're going to shoot and move every turn. And they can move backwards and keep shooting. I want that Wolverine to stay where he is out in the open, so I'm going to use Precision Strike. Just slice off that. I was going to say slice off the AC-5, but he's already taken substantial damage to the chest. Let's see if we can't core him out. Or is it not better off for me to have the glitch to do that? Because her Alpha Strike's going to be better. Damn, I should have moved glitch first. Okay, right arm, fine.
Waiting for orders. Moving out.
That cataphract is terrifying. But one problem at a time. We should be able to do a substantial amount of damage here.
Tell me what to shoot.
Nice. I like seeing those red numbers.
Yeah, critical hit.
I'm half tempted to start moving myself forward and get in there and start punching. Also, the closer I am to the cataphract, the better, because it can't hit me with its AC-10 or its PPCs. I've also noticed the stability damage on the Wolverine, and even if I can't core it out here, I can probably knock it over with these SRMs. Oh, baby. Okay, and it's just these 3 mechs, so that's not so bad now.
Standing by. Affirmative.
So meaty's only 70. I'm better off using alpha strikes. I thought they would be close enough for the small laser. Anyways.
Got it.
Man, if only I had more morale, I could just try and kneecap the cataphract. Because we've got priority salvage, I think,
Orders.
for 3 components. If we could have got a full cataphract now, that would be so happy.
Copy that. All weapons are go.
It's unsteady as well. I should have checked what autocannon's on that quick draw. I think it's an AC-10. Oh, ouchie.
I'm getting all shot up, Commander.
Ah, no glitch.
Waiting for orders. Coordinates received.
Six lasers and an SRM-4. Okay, so then that is... Wait, what am I talking about? The quick draw only has 1 variant, as far as I can remember. Medium laser.
Firing on target.
Nice, knockdown and hit. That's 2 injuries. And it's a tactician pilot, so it doesn't have that high guts. It could probably only take 2 more injuries. I'm wondering if I can just keep knocking it down and injuring the pilot. That way we get the salvage of the cataphract. Oof. Okay, so thank God it's now not targeting my backline. So here's a chance to shoot this thing in the back. That leaves me out in the open though.
What's up, boss?
Let's take a look-see here. 100 odd something. Can I get behind it? Ooh, I can.
Up high. Roger.
Of course, Stobbie's got jump jets as well. I can just repeat that.
All weapons committed.
Oh, look at all those red numbers.
Enemy mech. Critical damage.
How did it survive that? Holy crap.
Standing by.
I was hoping I would have enough morale for a precision strike and just slice off its left arm.
Firing full complement on enemy. Critical hit, Commander.
I'm actually wondering if I should even take the cataphract salvage if I do get a chance to do so, because I mean, this is the first one I've seen in like 80 hours of play. I worry that if it's too rare, it's not even worth salvaging.
Good to go.
That is your left arm. You need to turn. This thing needs jump jets.
Affirmative.
it. I mean, it's great that we're in the polar biome for this fight with my two very heat-intensive backline guys, but the way that we've been forced to fight in close range here has not been good. Not at all. How's this thing turned now? I just keep jump jetting and shooting it in the ass.
Engaging jump jets. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Unbelievable that it's still standing after all of that.
Yes, Commander. Acknowledged.
I've got to get in the habit of using my front two guys with their jump jets like this all the time. This is so effective.
Now let's see how you handle this.
Bam! Holy crap, look at that. It's just completely
salvage
wrecked
that.
him. So much for the salvage and the quick draw. Yeah, that was overkill. Just damn.
Good to go.
Let's try knock him down.
Acknowledged. Commander? Firing everything I've got.
What I really want is the leg destruction, knockdown, and then pilot incapacitation through the knockdown. Woo! Have any more precision strikes?
Ready for orders.
It's his what leg? Left leg. That's hurting, and he's facing what way? So then the front line lads can take him
Waiting
down.
for orders.
Right, sorry, was it left leg? Yeah, left leg. Get it from that end.
Receiving you.
That was a leg hit, definitely. Yes! I'm pretty confident that's going to be 2 pieces of cataphract we can salvage.
Mission successful.
That wasn't too bad. Too scary mix, but we did well. Jaeger mech damaged, but you know, fair enough. It is made of paper, we know this. Oh, 3 pieces. That's nice as well. Please, Orange Jesus, bless us with a 3rd cataphract piece. Are you having a laugh? Oh, if I hadn't taken the reputation, I could have got a full cataphract. Well, shit. Orange Jesus forsakes us once again. It's not the multiple headshots on every hit in the last mission. I can't blame Orange Jesus. That's on me. That's me being stupid. We're 1 piece short on that amazing, amazing cataphract. Overall, I was impressed with the Vindicator, but I don't think we can take this as too much of an accurate representation. I mean, that was a polar biome. You wait the 3 days or just take out the Panther on the next mission? I think I've got to wait for the Jagermech. I mean, yeah, it's a full 3-skull battle. We're tracking an extremely heavy mech with directed heraldry. Yeah. This one for sure we're going to take mech salvage when it talks about extremely heavy mech. But I need to wait for my Jagermech to get back in action. I need the Jagermech for damn sure. And I should have quite a few level ups to give out. That was 2,000 XP from that mission.
Standing by.
Yeah, buddy.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Good to go.
Waiting for orders.
Training complete.
Anybody that I want particularly in the hiring hall, I need to bear in mind that I need 8 Mech pilots. We have how many? 5. I need to hire 3 lads. Oh, sweet. There's a second person with scanner could be good. Corporate manager, entry level corporate. Her gunnery is appalling though.
What's up, boss?
Just commoner. I'm looking for people with the most interesting backgrounds because that helps in those random events that pop up. This is an interesting one. Evasive movement, walk, Navy recruit, Navy petty officer,
Receiving you.
Fieldjaw, Copian commoner. This is the only one that I like here.
New MechWarriors available.
Commander.
Corporate manager, yeah, it's fine. We'll take her as well.
New MechWarriors available.
See how long this episode is so far. 22 minutes. I think we can do one more mission. Okay, so we'll be taking out, same as the last time, Shadowhawk, Tyrion, Jagermech, Vindicator. This time I want the priority salvage. Got it. Okay, so nice Tyrion, perfect, Jagermech, Vindicator, perfect. Silver Dollar has interesting abilities. Her gunnery is absolutely appalling though. 5 guts, 5 piloting, so she can be a frontline person. I've already got too many guys with piloting now. Doesn't matter, piloting's my favorite skill. Especially for now with these medium mechs who use jump jets, you get the extra charges of evasion. Jump all over the place, shoot people in the back. All good stuff. So I've got to see what this extremely heavy mech is. And I've also got to remember that my Vindicator needs to shoot it at every turn just to apply that -1 accuracy debuff from the PPC. But is this a polar? This might be a tundra biome fight. Okay, another polar, good.
Okay, let's do this. What's up, boss?
Waiting for orders.
Okay, so once again, this is going to be hard for my Jagermech to get lines of sight. Damn it. Not good. I mean, the Vindicator can jump up nice and high. Again, it's going to be the same tactics as the last time. Just we got to get up right in their faces.
Acknowledged.
I worry for the safety of my
Order
Jagermech.
received.
The map kind of means it's going to be a close to medium range engagement. I might have to do some crazy aggressive moves with my 2 frontline lads just to make them tempting targets.
Receiving you. Position
Try to take some
confirmed.
heat off of the Jägermech.
Uh-huh. Moving out.
Confident we can do this though. I mean, this was a 3-skull mission and our drop weight is 2.5, so technically we're outgunned. But I'm hoping that we can outplay the
Standing
AI.
by.
I'm just sprinting up
Aye, aye.
because I haven't found it worth it to like creep forward and use sensor lock and whatnot.
a
It just
sensor
starts
trait.
the combat turns. Ooh, that looks like a vehicle. So I wonder if that's the extremely heavy mech they're talking about.
Coordinates
And it's just a
received.
vehicle. That's good and bad. Good because we can kill it a lot easier, but it's bad because we're not going to get great salvage out of it then. It could also be a Shrek PPC carrier, which is fucking terrifying. It shoots 3 PPCs.
Orders? On my way.
Right, Decker, what are we dealing with there?
Got a lock.
Looks like a Devastator, 2 AC-20s, and it's got terrain that helps it engage in the short range. Not good. Not good at all. Still, good evasion charges here. Oh, it's a PPC carrier, okay. It's only half armor.
Uh-huh.
Desperately want this thing to move up here before we go. Okay, the main thing is that it can't see my back line.
I hear ya.
To the AI's credit, it is actually being smart, and it's not just running forward out into the open. It's going to be able to move up and get 2 shots off. So whatever we do, we got to make sure our back line doesn't get hit. Let's get the 2 evasion charges here, and then I'm just going to brace.
Betcha.
The problem is, though, even with half damage, those AC-20s can blow straight through a piece of armor here on the Jaeger. Or can it, though? Look, 80 armor, it'll get straight through the armor, but it shouldn't destroy the structure. It can blow off an arm straight away. If both of them hit the same arm, which is actually pretty unlikely.
Receiving you. Acknowledged.
I'm picking up a new sensor trace. Looks like enemy reinforcements.
Just thinking we can't get a visual on it. This way, again, missile boats are superior. Sensor lock just pounded from indirect fire. I certainly will be building missile boats, but I've found that I tend to just move around the campaign map as I will, and then the tactics I use is largely determined. It's retreating? What? Yeah, the tactics I use are largely determined by what weapons we happen to find in the various stores.
Commander.
If you find yourself an awesome
Good to
weapon, you
go.
should just go ahead and buy it and then tailor your tactics accordingly. This is going to let me get a visual on... I think this is worth doing. It's super dangerous, but a precision strike from one side should be enough to take out that PPC carrier. And just a little cicada, which isn't too scary. 37 armor, 3760... Yeah, I'm pretty confident we can alpha strike this thing. Oh yeah, this thing's going down.
Enemy unit destroyed.
No, it's just the reinforcements.
Good to go.
It just means that like a touch lame. I mean, it says tracking an extremely heavy mech, and it's just a PPC carrier with half armor. Lame.
Sensors locked on.
What's up, boss?
No visual. Just a cicada, so I think it might be carrying PPCs. Yeah, a PPC and 2 machine guns. If I precision strike it, I can knock it down the turn order, but I still won't be able to get my stuff. Look at how low my initiative is. Wow. Where is the PPC? Where's it sitting? I think it's in its front right torso. Yep. I can't hit. I'm just going to brace. Let it move. It's too entrenched there.
What can I do for you? Don't need to tell me twice.
I hope there's a few sexier mechs in the rest of this reinforcement lance, because I mean the Cicada's great, it's nice and quick and everything. But we've taken mech salvage and so far there's not much to salvage. Okay, the Cicada leaves itself out in the open. Interesting tactic. New radar, pips. Could have sworn we heard more. The radar go ping. I do think I want to knock it down the turn order though, but is now the time to do it? Actually, it's because we're shooting from the left, and hopefully we can take out that PPC.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Those +2 damage SRMs are amazing. That's a 60 damage burst. Whoa, that's a lot of SRMs. It's most likely a trench bucket, but it could also be
Waiting
a
for
catapult.
orders. Another blip on my screen.
I could sensor lock it. Or we just keep kicking the shit out of the Cicada. Kick the shit out of the Cicada. No, Glitch and Behemoth haven't gone yet, have they?
I've got a sensor lock.
Yeah, it's a trench bucket.
Yes, Commander.
How can that be 45%? Because of the evasion. Target move, target size, obstructed long range. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy with that shot. That's, yeah, the LRM-15 is on its left arm.
Roger.
Oh, it's too long range for the large laser. I just assumed it was in range. Damn, should have jumped forward a bit. Stupid. Stobbie.
Waiting on you, Commander.
And this is so not the terrain for this Jaeger mech to go to work. That's fine.
Moving out.
Now I need to vigilance, but I can't.
Special delivery.
Oh, headshot! Nice!
Bang! You're dead.
Sweet, so that's a complete trebuchet for us. But again, I'm not crazy about the treb. I mean, even as an LRM boat, I think the Shadowhawk H variant is a better LRM boat. Extra 5 tons lets you mount quite useful jump jets. Jump behind it. And no need. You know what, fuck it. We've go for the jump jets. It's a polar biome. I'll think about using the treb as a missile boat.
All weapons committed.
I think that the best part about the treb as a missile boat is that you can mount arm-mounted missiles, which gives them extra accuracy.
Yes, Commander.
I mean, we sure as hell aren't going to use it as a frontline mech.
Jumping.
Ooh, hunchback. A P. Oh, I want. Gimme. And now's not the time. Oh god, I want that mech. 8 medium lasers.
Orders.
He's still my beating heart.
Copy that.
That's a 200 damage alpha strike with those 8. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm giddy. Problem is I don't have a lot of precision strike.
Commanders.
My best bet here is to take its legs out, I think. I'm gonna keep the Jägermech well away though. I'm not gonna come closer than this. It can easily alpha strike the Jägermech to death. What? Got one medium laser?
Ready for orders.
How do we take this thing
Good
alive?
to go. Firing jump jets.
Knocking it down, taking its legs out. Punching gonna help much? I don't know. Right up close and SRM its legs.
Engaging jump jets.
Damn, it's not very likely.
All weapons committed.
Yes, Commander.
I want this mech.
Acknowledged.
I can't precision shoot here, but I am shooting from the left. Which is on the leg that I've already damaged.
On it.
Normally hit it, pilot injury, awesome. I can hopefully knock him down with a few shots from the Jägermech.
Waiting on you, Commander. Here we go.
Normally when I fight a hunchback that I'm not trying to get max salvage out of, you just target that right shoulder immediately. Okay, I think I need to do 2 more injuries most likely. Do I let him get back up and knock him down again, or just... No, now we just core shot its legs.
Ready for orders.
Duh. Stupid of me. This reminds me so much of Battle Brothers when you left with, you know, like a boss at the end of the fight and you just desperately want to dagger him for his armor. Problem is that center torso is probably going to go up soon.
Commander.
All medium lasers, small lasers, SRMs.
Confirmed.
Good God, the damage, left leg, CT, left, oh damn it. Oh
One
well.
less target.
Miss.
For a 3 skull, that was a piece of piss. I still reckon they need to tweak more of the random variance between the targets that actually spawn into the mission to make them a bit more, you know, reliable in terms of how hard the missions are. And like if it says we're tracking a giant mech, it shouldn't give you a friggin' PPC carrier to take out. Small laser with plus accuracy? Nah. Let's just complete the treb and have it be a missile carrier. Nice, we got the plus accuracy small laser. Right. The nice thing about the trench bucket or any of the missile boats, we can give them almost no armor. You can. It's so comparatively simple to keep them safe. Good. Go liberate House Decimus. I think this is the one, ironically, which says you need.
That mech you wanted is back online.
You need indirect fire support. So one of the largest dedicated fire support mechs we found, the Treb can mount enough missiles to give even heavy units pause. However, trench buckets are known for running hot and don't have much nerve protection. Fine. Panther, get out of here. Neck bay. Treb, refit. I think we've got improved LRMs, LRM 15 for the increased crit. It doesn't carry any small hard points though, unfortunately. No LRM 20s, so the 2 LRM 15 is unfortunately the best I can do with it. I'm not too concerned about the medium lasers. I mean, its only job is to just sling missiles endlessly. This is 240 ammo divided by 30 is how many rounds? Not enough. God, my brain doesn't do maths. How many volleys of LRM 30 can I get? That's only 7 volleys, I think. Right, so 240 divided by 30 equals... Yeah, it's 8 volleys. That is no good. I'm happy to have a fair amount of armor here. We need to keep that safe. This doesn't need a lot of armor. In the middle. Yeah, that's fine. So 5 tons to play with. 16 volleys. I don't want to have ammo where I could... Actually, I've got to move the ammo away. If that crits, you lose your LRM 15. Okay, so now we've got 5 times 120, 600. That's 20 volleys. Should be more than enough, even for a long mission. And now I can give it jump jets. Heat efficiency, jump jets. I think I can even, arguably, I can strip down a bit more armor from a couple of medium lasers. I don't know. 4 laser points is actually quite nice, if I'm honest, and it's arm mounted as well. So, like, if it wasn't such a, you know, low armor mech, it would actually be decent as a frontline brawler with a 4 medium lasers. All arm mounted as well. You could put SRM-6 there, but no, it's too weak for that. That's just a missile boat. I'm happy with that. 8 days.
I'll let you know when that's done.
We could do another mission, but I think let's go liberate Panzia, nice and easy as well. 15 days.
Calculating course now, Commander.
Which mission is this? Is this the one where you...
Those upgrades you asked for?
Our conduits are
financial
complete.
report for you, Commander.
Gonna need some money, but this being a Arana restoration mission means that we're gonna get some decent money. 10 days, it's 20 days, so we'll take the 10 days one, obviously.
Roger that, Commander. I'll get the crew moving.
After I've done this one here, refit harness as well, then that's a decent amount of tech points. Then I'm gonna go into recreation to increase our morale. An improved med bay, then we'll finish the automation stuff, get a second med bay. Training modules could be good for us as well. Speaking of training,
Receiving you.
Behemoth almost got breaching shot.
Ready for orders.
Decker, super close to max piloting.
MechWarrior training complete.
Orders. Good to go.
And once Glitch has breaching shot, she's going to be so good in that trench bucket.
Yes, Commander. What's up, boss?
Training confirmed, Commander.
This is probably decent enough to do that liberation mission, but the Blackjack is almost ready, finally, a week away, and the Treb will be ready in 10 days. I might even leave the Treb behind on that mission and just take the Blackjack for its 2 AC5s and the Jaegermech, just because, almost on principle, we've been waiting like 2 months to use this Blackjack that I've done this shitty outfitting on. But no, LRM 30 together is 120 damage. The 2 AC5s is 90 damage. generally speaking,
Network
when I'm
orders
outfitting my
complete.
mechs, I'm not
Top-notch work, if I may say so.
gonna buy too many weapons that have increased stability damage.
All right, I'll get the team on it right
I feel
away.
like the knockdown spamming can be a little bit cheesy. Overpowered. Daily briefing, yada yada yada. Replace the fan controllers, fine. Not yet. One more day for the trench bucket.
Job's done, Commander.
Sweet. Oh, look at this. I forgot that it's got the TTS on it. That needs to go onto the Jaeger mech. As does this AC-5. So we've finally gotten ourselves this bleeding blackjack ready to go. But now it's carrying components that I desperately want to put on my Jaeger mech. That AC-20 needs to go onto the Centurion as well. This is just two walking AC-5s. So it's just a mini Jaeger mech. Its current configuration. Looking at its armor, maybe I shouldn't just make it a mini laser boat. Just have it as a backup brawler. With 4 medium lasers. 2 small lasers, max armor. And this is quite a fun setup. With max jump jets. I could give it some more armor here. Or some medium lasers. But now I'm going to wait until I have that TTS on the Jaeger mech. Extra aim is awesome. Problem is though, I need to find 3 tons for it though. 2 tons. I'm not too phased about taking off the medium lasers. This thing is all about its autocannons. Is it AC-5 plus damage? Oh baby. The 55 plus 45. 100 damage. So plus that, it's 150 damage. Plus 2 accuracy. So I'm still trying to figure out exactly how accuracy works. I think accuracy is just like plus 1 to hit. So it effectively disregards 2 evasion charges, which is just unbelievable. That's absolutely unbelievable. So good. I'm just noticing how little armor I have on the arms. That's not good. So things have gone horribly wrong if I'm getting shot in the back, so I think we can justify doing that a bit. Much better. Much better.
Right.
It does delay doing this mission by 4 days, but that's fine. So we're going to take out Trench Bucket, the Centurion, the Jaeger mech, and the Shadowhawk. The laser PPC Vindicator is tempting as well, but I think the Treb has got 120 damage volley, which is way better than the 95 damage volley. The Vindicator. Okay, sweet. We're almost ready to go. That's all our mechs ready. So we'll stop the episode here. When we come back, we'll take Shadowhawk, Centurion, Uber Mech, Trench Bucket. Our best of the best, and we're going to go liberate Panzer. Thanks for watching, friends. This is going well. See you next time.